Dolan.
Good afternoon, folks, and welcome back to the Beefy Boys Bud Club. Before we get started, I would like to make a public service announcement as far as don't be a douche and don't drive drunk. What the Beefy Boys love to drink, our favorite Miller Lite, and we like to be protected and be safe, and so we take Lyft home. Everybody remember that, even you, Mark.
You're in good hands.
With that being said, we're the Beefy Boys Bud Club, folks. Let's fucking party. I'm Christian, and I'm joined here by my great pals Joe.
Yo.
And Vito.
What up?
And long time returning guest Mark.
How you doing?
Always a favorite. So I say we kick things off.
You didn't say your catchphrase, man.
Oh yeah, I'm Christian. Oh derp. Fucking, I'm derping myself out of my own catchphrase. I'm just so excited to fucking record. It's been 2 weeks. It's been about 2 weeks since we recorded. It's been sad, but it's been fun because we get to collect all this juicy info.
There's been a lot going on for sure.
There is. Like Jordy Nelson retiring from the NFL.
Did he?
That happened.
Rob Gronkowski retiring.
Rob Gronkowski retiring. That's another one.
Black Ops using every single business model available to the universe at the same time.
So we have an action-packed full show for you guys today. It's gonna be fun. I think we'll just kick it off by getting one subject out of the way. And I'll just say that I'm not sure if you saw, but linebacker Brendan Marshall and running back Isaiah Crowell were both signed to Oakland.
I did not.
And as well, I think this was yesterday or Friday, tight end Luke Wilson, former Seahawk, is also joining Oakland, which is going to be a lot of fun. I think that Luke Wilson deserves to be on a up-and-coming, fun team. And yes, with Antonio Brown being on Oakland, I do believe that they're on the up-and-coming, up and up. Their defense still sucks, but adding Brendan Marshall and that linebacker core is only going to tighten it up.
I still swore off the Giants. I'm waiting for somebody to pitch me why I should be a fan of their team instead.
Well, let me tell you this. Second-round pick from Seattle a few years ago. I'm not sure if you recall Malik McDowell. Do you remember Malik McDowell? Nope. Second-round pick. A few weeks after training camp, he crashed his ATV into a tree and fucked his face up. He had to get facial reconstruction surgery.
Okay.
And it made it so his face couldn't fit a helmet, so he couldn't play football anymore. But now apparently he just had a medical clearing for the Dallas Cowboys. So they're excited about that, even though the guy hasn't played football since, I think, 2016, which is going to be a little bit on the interesting side.
I thought Malik was in the deli.
Dude, Malik the Leak. We fucking love it. Sorry for the background noise, folks. We have family here at the house today. It's usually,
I think somebody just ripped a huge fart and it was really funny. This is what it sounds like just happened
We're
upstairs.
Mexicans. There's always 20 of us in the same fucking building at once. And this was something that fucking threw me for a tizzy. The 6th-round pick that Philadelphia gave to Chicago for Jordan Howard. Mm-hmm. Dude. How is Jordan Howard only worth a 6th-round pick?
He's not even the best running back on his own team.
Dude, Jordan Howard is Jordan Howard.
He's
he
not
fucking
Tariq
rules.
Cohen.
He's not a 6th-round pick.
Well,
no way.
I mean,
come on, dude.
If Antonio Brown's only worth a 3rd and a 5th, yeah, Jordan Howard's worth about a 6th.
That's bullshit, too. It just shows you how much
NFL teams are fucking idiots, man. Like I said, they're all really stupid. That's why I can't support them.
As you've seen, Juju Smith-Schuster and a few different veterans have come to the defense of Big Ben, saying that, they wouldn't be the caliber of player that they are without Big Ben on that team. I think that just the Steelers organization just wanted to get rid of they wanted to get rid of the problematic players in a sense of they didn't want to work with their system.
Well, Brown wanted out of there. He's like, yo, I'm just going to dye my mustache blonde just to show you that I'm fucking nutty. Please trade me.
Yeah, he was.
And then they just did, man. They just did.
It happens, dude. And you know what? Fuck it.
Whatever. The Giants are still trying to claim they traded Odell for football reasons. Get out of here. You ain't fooling nobody.
And then quick March Madness update. Gonzaga was upset last night by Texas Tech. Mark and I watched that game. It was a fucking thriller, man. Gonzaga probably... Gonzaga probably could have come back and beat that game had Perkins not reached over the fucking foul line and snatched the ball out of bounds. It probably, they were trying to inbound the ball, and Perkins on Gonzaga reached over the line and swatted the guy's hand who was throwing the ball in. And it's like, that's an automatic technical foul. And so that just put the game away for Gonzaga as a whole. They blew it, as they always do. Like I always say, they fucking blow it because Gonzaga sucks. Huskies got steamrolled.
Where's your love for your Washington State brethren, man?
Huskies got steamrolled by UNC, and then UNC got fucking annihilated by Auburn on Friday night. Huskies lost by 20 points, and then UNC lost to Auburn by 20 points, so I felt pretty good about that.
Auburn's about to lose to Kentucky by 20-ish points.
Auburn's going to lose to Kentucky by 20 points. Duke squeaks past 2 opponents, and when I say squeak, I'm talking about the shit that falls out your ass after you let load of your cargo. This thing was like a pinch and a half, dude. And
have you seen this guy from UCF, Vito, Taco Fall?
Nope.
Try and picture what a 7'6" tall person looks like. There's this pretty epic photograph
Spooky.
of him on his knees next to another basketball player, and he's still taller than that guy. It's ridiculous.
I don't know how they didn't hype up the matchup between Zion Williams and
Taco?
And not Taco. That's not a good matchup. Taco can't. Dude, Taco's too big.
He
for
shut
his
him
own
down.
good.
Zion couldn't do shit, man.
What are you talking
He found
about?
the one person he can't jump over.
Zion had 30 points.
Yeah, but not they won on that was ridiculous. This is the luckiest team ever.
Look, man, if UCF didn't have Dawkins on their team, they wouldn't even have stood a chance. Dawkins had over 30 points, and he was insane. Yeah, I mean, he was incredible, and I think they should have hyped up the match between him and Zion rather than Taco. But they just got the Taco and Zion thing because they're both tall.
They're big, and they're
big
boys,
guys.
Zion's
Dude,
not that tall.
Zion's a beefy boy.
Zion is a beefy
He's
boy.
a beefy boy. He's
very
dude,
squat.
He's 6'7",
Wide.
6'7",
He's like 245
280 pounds.
Yeah, 280. Wow.
So when he goes into the league, they're probably going to tell him
Yeah,
to
that's
cut
how much
some
I
weight.
weigh.
Are you 6'7"?
Nope.
Yeah, imagine being 6'7", having to spring every day to dunk a basketball. Think about your kneecaps, man. That poor guy.
Well, that'd be rough.
And since we're on the subject of basketball, I got no more March Madness news because Duke plays at 2:00 today. But dude, what do you think about the NBA playoffs with no
LeBron.
No LeBron.
They're keeping him out for the rest of the season, huh?
Yeah,
That's cool.
I don't blame him.
That should be exciting.
He hurt his.
He wasn't going to make it anyway. I mean, it feels like
They weren't going to
destiny.
make it far. They weren't going to make it far had he had made it.
It's going to be Golden State again, man.
I fucking hate it, dude.
Well, their team's going to blow up at the end of the year because Kevin Durant's going to leave.
Yeah.
And Klay Thompson might leave too.
Klay Thompson might go to the Lakers. And now
Yeah,
imagine
seems
that.
unlikely. Kevin Durant's going to go to the Knicks.
Ooh.
And Kyrie Irving. And then they're going to trade Zion for Anthony Davis. And that's going to be our team for the next 10 years.
Wow. See,
That's the rumor, man.
that would be one hell of a team.
I just hate their owner. Their owner is fucking crazy. You know about James Dolan? Let me tell you guys about James Dolan, okay? If your famous band ever wants to play Madison Square Garden, Fleetwood Mac, Bon Jovi, anything like that, they're always going to have an opener called JD and the Straight Shots. JD and the Straight Shots is James Dolan's band. He owns Madison Square Garden. So if you ever want to play there and he likes your band, he's opening for you. LeBron and Wade were going to sign with the Knicks. It was all but in the bag until they met James Dolan. And he's like, you guys seem cool. You should come to my band's performance tonight. And they're like, this guy is fucking crazy. They wheeled in some old basketball guy in a wheelchair. This was supposed to impress LeBron and Wade. They're like, we can't play here. This organization's a mess.
Oh my god.
Then these rumors started to circulate that he was thinking about selling the team. And he went on Michael Kay show in New York and said, all these other owners and fans are just trying to destabilize the Knicks by spreading these rumors. You're a fucking crazy person, man. If he hears a fan talk shit about him or the franchise, he'll just ban you for life. Charles Oakley, banned for life. Wow. What's that other guy? That actor from a famous '90s actors. What the fuck is his name?
Ooh, Actor, director,
Pitt?
Spike Lee,
No. This is like a super '90s guy. Oh my god, I can't.
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah,
Schwarzenegger?
in that level. Oh, what he was in that movie like The Big Chill. Oh, what the fuck is his name? Oh, it'll come to me anyways. He's also been banned for life for talking shit about the owner. So
For having an opinion. Jesus.
yeah, for real.
I think, dude, it's the first LeBron James-less playoffs since 2010. I don't have a problem watching LeBron James in the playoffs. I have a problem watching Golden State in the playoffs.
Why? Golden State's so much fun.
I hate that team. I
They're
hate
so much
it.
fun.
It's such bullshit, man.
You should be a fan. They're the one that's closest geographically to right here.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I forgot about Portland.
Portland.
I forgot about Portland.
The late Paul Allen even owned Portland.
He did.
But I don't like NBA basketball that much. Like as much as I used to, I just kind of dropped off of it. College basketball is where it's at for me. Now that the Huskies, are without Lorenzo Romar, I've been watching Husky basketball. I still watch Duke basketball, obviously.
Shot clock's too long in college basketball, man. That's how a team like Virginia dominates with the most boring play ever. Oh, look, Virginia won another game, 55-48. Great, that's exciting.
So do you think Gronkowski is going to go to Hollywood?
I think Gronkowski is going to play in Week 9, man.
No, he's not.
I think this is a temporary retirement.
I don't
Even his
think
agent
so.
is hedging his bets. It's like, well, if Tom asked him to come back and said they really needed him, we'd think about it.
That's why he's his agent, man. He's not the athlete.
Yeah, I think he's coming back, man.
I don't think so. Not with that elbow. I think he's going to go to Hollywood and he's going to start making movies. Either that or he's going to go to Brazzers.
He would also be making
as,
movies.
As
I mean,
Rodrigo said. Fucking, I can't wait to
Christ.
see you in Hollywood, Gronk. Rodrigo goes, oh, it'll be Brazzers, not Hollywood. I go, hey, fuck it, I'd watch it.
Have
Why
you
not?
seen this?
Is Brazzers still charging?
Yeah, of course. Brazzers is top notch.
Have you seen this meme where people like to take really innocuous looking photos and then just toss the Brazzers logo on top of it?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So it's just like a woman driving her son's lacrosse team to practice, and then the Brazzers logo is in the corner. It's like, oh, what's about to happen?
That's funny.
Oh, man.
That's spooky.
And, I mean, to take the last suck, the great suck of sports over the last few days, which has been a lot. A lot of sports has been shoved down my gullet the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's opening day for MLB.
Yep. And let's talk about that. Mariners.
What
Wow.
about them?
Mariners coming in strong on opening day. Dude, they embarrassed Chris Sale, who apparently is one of the biggest fucking pitchers in the league or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. And, because I don't
Cy
really
Young
watch
winner.
baseball, but, my lovely girlfriend Haley's a Boston fan. And so she thought that they were going to whoop the Mariners' ass because they're defending champs, all that fun shit. But, so the Mariners embarrassed Chris Sale in a 12-4 victory against this is our fucking city, the Boston Red Sox.
He doesn't even play for the team anymore.
No, he does not. But that's all I know them from is this is our fucking city.
You don't know them from that? What was that terrible Jimmy Fallon fever pitch? Was that the name of that movie?
Jimmy Fallon sucks. But watching him beat the Red Sox was a great thing to go to on opening day because I haven't gone to opening day in
Were
2
you
years.
there?
Yeah, I
When
went.
you were at work? Was it in the middle of the day? It was like a 4 p.m. start or whatever?
Yeah, I was off at 2:30.
That's a rush.
/ didn't go because Mariners and so.
I hope none of your bosses are listening.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, I did tell them what I was doing, and so then we go back on Friday. We bought tickets for Friday's game, and so the Mariners were whooping their ass all over again. It was 6-2. Then all of a sudden, we're like, fuck it, we'll leave. We'll just go home, beat the traffic. Boom, get in the car. Fucking Red Sox come back and win 7-6. I'm like, yep, it's Mariners season. That's it. But they won the series last night, folks, so that's a lot of fun. That's fun stuff. They won the series. It's awesome. I'll take it. Opening day weekend. I told Christian Velasquez, catcher of the fucking Red Sox, that his mom's a terrible cook.
Could he hear you?
Oh, of course. He was 10 feet away from me. There's no way he
Oh,
couldn't
you
hear
had
me.
good seats, man.
No. This was when we were in the pen.
Oh.
So we were like, watching him warm up in the bullpen.
So you're like
and
in
I
the
was
center
like,
field bleachers for like $12 or whatever.
yeah, we were up on the top, 300 levels, $14. And then on our way out, so KJ Wright threw the first pitch. On our way out of the stadium, we ran into KJ Wright.
Like in the parking lot?
Like out front at main gate. And it was awesome because you could clearly see who he was. He looks like Marq if Marq was like 6'5". He's like the only Asian-looking black dude with a beard and
Like he has
no
like a
hair.
Abe Lincoln beard and a shaved head. Like,
He's got that beard. He's got like a clean beard, like chin strap thing going on.
like if he was a white guy, you'd think he was a terrorist, but since he's not, it's okay.
Lord have mercy.
Damn.
Damn.
KJ, if you're listening, which you are,
It's
we
like
love you,
fucking
buddy.
Ted Kaczynski, man.
We love you, buddy, big time.
He does like old school, like big ass glasses too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That really adds.
But he was with his family, so I didn't want to be that crass fucking sports fan.
Hold your custard.
Yep, had to hold the old custard shot. But what I thought was funny was Red Sox fans, dude. When they were warming up in the bullpen, the Red Sox fans that were walking past or going up the stairs, dude, they were yelling at these players like they were against them. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Hey, Velasquez, how about you hit the fucking ball tonight, huh? And then they keep walking, and then they boo them on their way up. Yeah, last night was a fucking shit show. And then
Boston
they go up
fans
the
have
stairs.
just
It's like,
been
damn,
so spoiled, man. They've been so spoiled.
I love it, man.
They've won like 4 World Series this decade.
I love fan bases like that. I think the Mariners need a little bit more like that. I should have gone over to the Mariners bullpen and said, yo, Kikuchi or whatever his pitcher's name is, you don't fucking suck tonight, pal. Even though it was his first night pitching in the States. He did great, too. He did great. He had a good game. If only our closers in the bullpen that night didn't fucking blow
Only you
it.
didn't trade Edwin Diaz. Oh, he's on my team now. Haha.
Yeah, he is. Mets?
They're looking good. Yeah. They're looking good. I still don't trust their GM, who used to be an agent. But they did give DeGrom an extension, so.
But hey, baseball's back. That was fun. Mariners are hitting home runs like a motherfucker, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
So that they rebranded that ballpark, right?
Yep,
It's
T-Mobile Park,
now.
and I love
Is
it.
it all pink?
It's all pink. Well, a lot of it is pink. A lot of the signage is pink. But there's like a lot more to it now. It's like there's a lot more going on inside the park.
Like
So they
just
do like
fan
deal of
zones
the
and
day.
shit?
They do like
Oh,
deal of the
okay.
day, and it's like a food item or a drink item that's like $3 to $4 less than it normally is.
Whoa.
And it's at every concession stand, so it's super cool. There's that, and then there's
I did find that ballpark to be boring every time I went there.
yeah, but me too.
And if you
so
want
they-
like interesting concession stands, like yeah, you can get a hot dog, pretzel, popcorn, and all of them. But if you want like nachos, for example, there was like one place, and the line was redonkulous. I'm like, well, this is absurd.
yeah, there's a whole bunch of nacho places there now. There's a whole bunch going on in there. It's super cool, and they remodeled the pen, so it's super nice. They got like fireplaces down there.
Oh,
They got big
Fancy.
Coors Light signs everywhere. We were forced to watch a Macklemore concert, which was just not ideal for me.
why you love hip hop?
Well, I love hip hop, but I don't like him. Seeing him fucking stand up on the speaker, I was like, ugh, can this guy go?
What's a Macklemore?
A Macklemore is a Seattle rapper who was good during his first album, and then I fell
Independent
off.
Seattle rapper, man.
I'll say this.
The most
to be
famous
fair to
Seattle
Macklemore
rapper.
fans, I was the one that fell off. I didn't join the brigade. I didn't like the Heist. I thought the Heist was a pretentious.
You didn't like the Heist?
No.
Well, you thought it was pretentious. It has a song about peeing on an eagle or whatever.
It was.
And it's got another song about banging girls in a jacuzzi. Like, what are you talking about? It's pretentious.
It's pretentious, man. You know it is.
Is that the one where he was rapping about his Jordans or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one of them. Jesus, you have to hear that 7-minute song, and you're just like,
Which
it's
one?
like fucking listening to Immortal Technique.
You
but
gotta
white.
go for more SoundCloud rappers then if you like your 2-minute long mumble rap, man.
I mean, I don't mind Immortal Technique, but I can't sit there and like put them on my speakers and be like, "Yeah, I'm enjoying this.
Do you watch?
This is real hip hop.
This is."
do
I
you
don't
watch?
listen to that mumble rap. You guys should listen to Immortal Technique.
Do you watch Hassan Minaj's show Patriot Act on Netflix?
Uh-uh.
He had an episode about hip hop, about like SoundCloud hip hop. And he showed this video of Snoop Dogg complaining about mumble rappers, and it was pretty fucking hilarious.
All I have to think about is like, why do those guys even care? Why do big rappers like Snoop Dogg or any other big rapper name? Who cares? Dude, you have like millions and millions of dollars, and you haven't been in the hood since you were like 6.
Because he showed some like Little Yachty and some Migos, and she's like, "Why are all these songs literally just them saying the name of a couture brand over and over and over again? Like the lyrics to the song are just Gucci, 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 Gucci.
It's linguistic programming.
Get out of here!
Programming this idea in the fucking kid's head and stuff. You know what my biggest beef with hip hop is right now, or not even hip hop? It's rap. Okay, this shitty whatever it is has its own genre out there. Biggest problem is everybody wants to be a rapper. You are now just living in this like congested cloud of people who think that they're talented because they're trying to be better at the same shitty thing that the guy before
It's because
him.
they slapped a few words that rhyme together.
Exactly.
Well, they just keep saying Gucci, 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 Gucci.
Yeah.
Or
those words
Versace,
rhyme
Versace,
together.
Versace, 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 Versace.
Because they're the same word.
Those are different songs. Those are two different
of
tracks,
Gucci,
Vito.
Speaking of Gucci,
No,
you
I
know a
know.
song actually kind of came out of nowhere and hit me in the pecker?
Yeah.
Was Gucci Mane, Kodak Black, and Bruno Mars doing the... I can't remember what it's called. But, dude, they fucking... That song rules. If you guys haven't heard it, we'll listen to it after the show. Just because it's badass. And the music video, when you see the music video, it's exactly what you would imagine it to be. And it's like big expensive suits that like glitter and glisten, and they all have like no shirts under their fucking suit jackets.
Oh, dude,
it's like this is the most like
Like our man Connor last
yeah,
night.
Connor. I was like, this is the most Connor thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. Happy birthday, Connor. We love you, pal.
Is there more coffee in that pot?
All we need is free methadone.
Well, what's the song that like I really did not expect to like, but did? Came actually out of a Deadpool movie, the first one.
Which one?
I don't remember what the song was called, but it was like his like theme song or whatever.
Oh, the DMX song?
Yeah.
X gonna give it to you.
No, not that one.
Oh. What? Come on.
I do like that song, but I knew about it before the movie.
Have you heard his Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Rudolph the Red-Nosed
No,
Reindeer
I haven't.
had a really shiny nose. Come on! And if you ever saw him, some would even say it grows. What?
You got a really good DMX impression. I'm
dude,
surprised.
I've been listening to DMX since I was a fucking jizz stain.
Oh, it's Welcome to the Party.
Welcome to the Party. I'll
Yeah.
have to listen to it. I haven't heard that.
It was really fucking like funny and somehow still enjoyable, even though it's not something I would artistically find it good.
Get at me, dog. Get tossed in your grave. Oh.
Cradle to the grave. What? Fuck.
Fucking great.
Just imitating his voice makes it feel like I smoked a bunch of crack. God.
Man.
Cops
He's going to
over
come
here.
find you, man. You
That's
better watch what you
fine.
say.
That's fine. I deserve it. If he's listening, I'm happy. If he's listening and he comes and whoops my ass because he was listening to the podcast, I'd be honored.
He's about to do that Def Jam on you, man.
Yeah, we're about to. I'm gonna have to pressure wash the back patio so he doesn't slip on the slimy concrete, break his head like I did a few years ago.
Oh, man. You know he's got no padding because he's been bald since
He's
he was
been
like
bald,
-2.
yeah. There's no padding on that bald head.
No.
DMX. We're not talking shit. We're admiring him.
Get at me, dog.
Isn't he still in prison?
No, he's out. X is going to give it to you, man. He's coming back.
Yeah, I remember that.
Even Tim commented on our Facebook talking about, do you guys think that X is going to give it to you? Joe's out here rocking the Paul Stanley look. Like he came downstairs like, I was made for loving you, baby. Look at that hair, dude.
I know. Or I was like, if you're gonna be on camera, I gotta brush you out. You're so not brushed.
Brush you out.
And I'm like, I'm in my fucking sweats, man, and like the old beat up like Giant City. Like if I'm gonna be
look at
on
me,
camera,
I'm in sweats and
my
a
hair's
sweatshirt.
the worst of the least of the problems, man.
Mark's in the same clothes he wore last night. That's how you know you had a good time.
I'm doing the Seattle.
Are we talking about the
Orange as
return?
fuck right now.
The Triple S return, or is that for later?
Oh, yeah. We'll get into that. I think we might as well now that it's brought up. So Mark's got an interesting return of a special thing that we used to have on Sundays. And today we've already done one of those special things. And no, it's not sleep with each other. But it's getting a burrito at El Camion. That's our number one thing.
Oh, yeah.
But now, what's back, Mark? Go ahead, tell them what's back.
Super Swipe Sunday is back, baby.
Fuck yes.
That's great.
I couldn't wait.
You know what? Tradition is such an important thing, and I fucking love that. So, yeah, unfortunately, I had to drop that lady like an elephant fetus, but, shit fucking happens, man. And you know what? It's great that I get to return to who I really am. Get back to the root of shit. And, of course, it's a great time.
Yeah, man, you and I went on
looking
like
at
a
the
3-week
manatees online.
hiatus. It was stressing me out. I was like, where the fuck is my boy?
Oh,
It
dude.
was like the last time I saw you, we were pissing outside of the Royal Unicorn. And that was the last night I saw you.
Yeah, I got chained and shackled for a second, but you know what? Fuck
Didn't
that.
last very long.
Yeah,
Didn't
man.
last very long at all.
I ain't no slave, goddammit.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why I'm leaving them white girls alone now.
Why? We can talk about this off air.
Is that too much?
We got to document everything. I think it was because, what did you tell me in the car? Because they were the devil.
Yeah, they're the devil.
Oh, fuck.
So I saw this interesting thing on the internet that I'm going to bring up now. Where would you say is the weirdest place you've ever had sex? I'll go first. An empty shipping container.
Whoa.
Empty shipping container.
Yeah.
Was it consensual?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Weirdest place I've had sex.
Either
Park
that
bench.
or one time in like a field, but like a field of grass that was like 2 feet tall.
Oh, yuck. Allergy season, man. That'd kill
Dear.
me. That would like legit be
I was more worried about
death by
ticks
sex
than
and
allergies,
grass.
which are...
You know, contrary to my rugged nature, I am kind of a prude in the bed, man. I like to just have a bed, but I guess the greatest place I've had sex was on the beach, right in front of this big barge. And the guys are literally standing out there, like, looking in the distance. It was great.
But
man.
wouldn't fucking sand get up your ass crack and stuff like that? It just sounds
No,
terrible.
Put a
you
blanket
stay on
down.
your feet, no.
You
Oh,
remind
if you
me,
stay
I
on
did
your
once
feet,
have
yeah.
sex at a house party that I was hosting, like while it was happening.
Oh, my.
I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment.
The stories get better and better.
And then
Joe.
there was the classic house party that you were hosting again.
Oh, yeah.
That me and fucking J-Rod were trying to say goodbye to Joe. I thought he was in his room playing Madden, so I opened the door and I was like, I got a whole eye full. I'm like, oh, good for you. And then close the door. I was like, right on. Close the door. Oh, it was fucking awesome. It was hilarious.
Whatever you do, don't invite black people to your house parties. You'll be sitting there getting that nut, and they come and steal all your shit, man.
What?
Let your eyes off the
Jesus
motherfuckers
Christ.
for 1 second, and all of a sudden you're fucking.
Maybe I should just stop having
even-
sex at my own house parties.
At your house parties.
Like while they're happening.
Yeah, that's good old. That's good Mark advice right there. I fucking love that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's true.
I mean, I keep all my valuables in the bedroom, so that would be quite the move. Someone
That
would
would
have to
be.
pull.
That would be. See, I'd be more impressed if somebody were to do that.
Right?
That if you were like porking in the lost and found room, or not the lost and found room, but like the storage room for everybody's stuff, but somebody managed to get in there and steal while
exactly.
you were doing that. That's even more impressive than you porking in the fucking storage room. And I think that's hilarious.
Oh, I'm telling you, they'll steal whatever they can. You get those motherfuckers fresh off the boat, they'll take everything down to your silverware. Okay. Watch out. Jesus Christ.
It's almost like you're blaming yourself for eating takeout teriyaki and throwing away your metal or your metal forks with the container. Fuck. Now I know where all my silverware's been going.
We all been there.
Come home and kick your bag, and it sounds like all of my fucking
Jingles.
silverware is in your bag. Oh no, man, that's mine from home.
Oh,
That's all mine from home. And if anybody doesn't know this, Mark and I have been best friends for a long time, so fuck you.
Exactly.
Man, that is funny. And you know, Mark and I went to a party last night to kind of celebrate Slosh 'em Up Saturdays / Connor's birthday / Super Swipe Sunday, pre-Super Swipe Sunday. My God, was that a blast.
Oh, dude.
But, boy, a few drinks got in us, and our good friend there was rocking the Jesus, and him and Mark got into a good old conversation about the fucking the most hilarious thing ever.
About not snipping the head off your snake, man. Okay, I'm a hooded horseman, and that doesn't mean that I'm a fucking KKK member. This means we are rocking the anteater, man. And you gotta fucking respect that shit. It's there for a reason. And this was all I was trying to get Jesus to see.
It was a production, man. There was like 6 people involved in this.
Oh,
it looked
yeah.
like a congressional meeting. Like everybody's standing around and it was split half and half and everybody was arguing about it. I just was like, wait.
Did it end with all of you whipping it out to prove your point?
That's what it sounds like was going to happen. I was like, this is getting concerning. Because
Yeah.
eventually it was probably going to happen. We're like, uh-oh.
It looked like the man's version of The View, dude.
What was the argument? Like, were people saying that it's
Don't mutilate your child, man.
Don't
right? But who was
fucking do it.
opposed to that argument? Is my point.
Jesus.
Like half the people.
Yeah, half the people.
It was
they're
like split
oh.
half and half, man. You
I
got
thought
half.
everyone knew that circumcision is super fucked up and very barbaric, and like you really shouldn't be doing it anymore.
Not when you're out here, man.
Actually, I heard that if you don't, you have to like wash it out. And
Yeah, that's not
and,
true.
like, get into it because it could get
Not
infected.
true. That's a myth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Total myth. Like I
Ask
told
him.
Like I told him last night.
How many times you gotta wash your foreskin, Mark?
Well, 4 times a day because you bang that much.
Yeah, exactly, man. Shit, I don't want all that shit fucking sitting under there. No, I wash it once a day.
Pop the hood up
Yeah,
in,
pop
here
the
and
hood
there.
up and get a look under there. It's a Ford, baby. It's a Ford.
Forward.
A Ford skin, okay?
Foreskin.
So yeah, that was, and I'm telling you, it was like what we were doing right now, but for like almost an hour
Yeah.
because everybody was like going
Slosh
back.
'em up or
It
whatever.
was like full circle argument. Everybody would say what they needed to say, and then they would go back and say it all over again because the argument was still going until
Yeah.
eventually somebody scattered off, and then everybody scattered off. But God damn it, that was funny. I just thought that was so funny.
I just believe in giving your fucking kid a choice, man.
And then of course I turned into myself when I drink as much as I do.
I feel like if you're old enough to remember, you would not want to go through that.
Yeah,
no.
exactly. The hell?
But that's why you get it when you're younger, so you don't have to go through that.
Still, it's whack. Who's gonna get?
Don't do
Guess
it.
what? I ain't never snipping my shit off. Okay. I've gotten this far in life, and I'm fucking happy.
This is just reason 10,000 to not have kids, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It
lot of
shouldn't even
choices.
be a choice.
Sorry, Mom, never having kids.
Yeah. It shouldn't even be an option to do that. And we call it uncircumcised as if the fucking procedure is normal.
What you know?
Well, what would you call it then? Natural?
Normal.
Or something?
Normal. Normal.
Yeah, normal.
Well, how do you feel about pubic hair then?
What does that do? What about what the fuck?
Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. I want to eat and floss my teeth at the same time, goddamn.
If
I love
my
going like
pecker is really musty, and my pubes begin the flossing.
Ooh.
Apparently, the doctors say you should let it grow. It grows there for a reason, so stop
Yeah,
fucking
you're damn
with it.
right.
Yeah, I just
That's
trim
what
it
the
down so it
doctors
doesn't
say.
get fucking stuck in my shit and fucking like pull on my pant being pulled on from my pants and shit.
Jesus! That's an image.
No, dude, like if you get like some pubes stuck in your
Zip
fucking
up your
zipper, or
zipper.
some shit.
Oh,
Do you not
my
wear
God.
underwear?
I do.
All right.
no,
has
he's
been the
talking
most-
about when it snags the fly hole, you know?
This has been the most intimate
And
episode.
when you got the jungle growing.
Oh, yeah, man. When
Welcome
you got
to the
that Bin Laden
jungle.
down there, man.
You gotta trim it down a little bit. Do some manscaping.
Absolutely.
Manscaping.
Are you tired of nicking your balls?
Manscaping.
It's like
The reason why I can't wear tight pants, I got too much stuff going down there.
Wear tight pants 'cause my
no
butt's
leather
too big,
pants for
man.
Vito. No glam metal for Vito.
How about you're just a man? That's the reason.
That way, you ever worn yoga pants? Those fuckers are awesome. I'd wear them every day if there wasn't a hole in the crotch.
Who, me?
Well, I feel like
Yeah.
those are made to be able to do that.
I'm not wearing
Dude,
yoga
how
pants.
many? So I just saw about 5 dogs running around in your backyard. How many dogs are in this house right now?
Probably as much as we have humans.
Dang.
There's Spooky and Spanky.
Humans got a dog.
There's okay. So there's Benjamin. There's Dexter. There's Spooky and Spanky.
Is that really their names? The black and white, Spooky and Spanky?
Spooky's real name is Suki. But when we were picking her up once at the dog place at like the grooming center, they were like, "Oh, are you here to pick up Spooky?" And so ever since then, it fucking stuck.
Oh my god, you remind me of a story. Speaking of messed up names, so I got to make fun of my mom a little bit. When I was in like 4th or 5th grade, I went to a new summer camp, and my mom must have filled out the camp application wrong because she put James as my name, which is my dad's name. And the way the summer camp worked, you would go from like activity to activity, but you didn't have like a set counselor. So it'd be a different person leading each activity. So by the time like 3rd activity came around and they start looking for James Rafus, I just stopped correcting them. And I just accepted that I would be James Rafus for the rest of my time at camp, which really wasn't a big deal because I just told everyone to call me Joe. My mom came to pick me up and they would not release me because there is no Joe Rafus at this camp. There's a James Rafus. So it was a whole kerfuffle.
You weren't being released, huh?
That's fucking hilarious.
They thought
Not
my
even to
mom
your
was
own
a kidnapper.
parents?
They thought my mom was a kidnapper because she got my name wrong because according to the forums, my name was James. And then apparently the reception lady told her I was jumping up and down at the pool shouting, "My name is James, my name is James," which definitely didn't happen. But whatever.
That's hilarious.
Maybe it did. You just don't remember. Because
Yeah.
I'm convinced at those summer camps they just shoot you guys up with like forget serum.
Forget serum?
Shit freaks me out, man.
You never went to summer camp?
camps. Fuck no.
Did you go to summer camp, Vito?
No.
Oh, I'm just
My
the
mom
whitest
forced
of
us
white
to
kids.
stay at home and clean the house.
I
Yeah,
just
my
played
mom
WoW.
wasn't. Yeah, that was definitely not allowed. And my mom was working. She's like, "You guys gotta get the fuck out of the house." So, summer camp it was. Archery, horseback riding, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, and I just played video games and then like fucking sunbathed on my front porch.
Well, you lived in California, didn't you?
Yup.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Well, you can sunbathe here in the summertime too. It's been hot in the summertime here since I've been alive.
It's too hot now. It's
Yeah, it's
dry
way
and
too fucking
gross.
hot.
It's getting too hot, yeah.
Well, it's the fires and the smoke.
Dude, like the
man.
first
You can't go
so
outside.
it's changed drastically since the first time I moved up here like 5 years ago. When I moved up here 5 years ago, the summer was like a fucking nice little breeze.
See, it's hard
Yep.
for me to tell because I was never around in the summers. I lived here since 2011, but
Yeah.
when I was working on the fishing boats, like the first summer I was ever here was 2016. So
2010 to about 2014 were the best
Yeah.
summers.
yeah,
Like those were like the best summers I've ever lived. Like weather wise,
Yeah.
I was never too hot at night, and I was never too hot during the day.
Yeah.
I was around.
It was like always perfect.
because when I first moved here, I lived in Ballard and we had an outdoor pool, which is such a rarity for Seattle. But it was perfect for the August I was here because I would just go to the pool every day, and it was never too hot
Yeah,
or smoky.
then,
or
like,
anything.
But now it's starting to get smoky.
Like 2 or
and-
3 years after I moved up here, it just started to be like fucking 80 to 95 degrees every single fucking day for
65
like, 3
out right
months.
now. It's fucking March, you
Right?
guys.
And it's like it's
We
like
had an 85 degree day
I know.
in winter.
it's like 90,
know.
90 degrees and overcast. So it's like fucking miserable because it's not even like sunny out. It's just like cloudy with hot.
Yeah, it's just hot and
It's just
wet.
hot and icky.
You don't want it to be hot and wet.
Not at all. Not in
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh, we're talking about weather again. Never mind.
Oh, Mark would have had a heyday with that one.
Yeah.
Yup.
Rest and rip.
Yep. Yep.
Mark has just passed away.
I don't know where he went. Did he go take a shit?
So you want it to be
Probably.
cold and wet.
But like, yeah, dude, when the summertime hits now, all it is just fucking heat and smoke.
Yeah.
Summertime when the living's easy.
It's smoky as shit. Where are you going? Oh,
He's
there's no
gonna
more
go get
coffee.
More coffee.
There's no more.
It's me and Joe now
It's just
arguing
the
about.
boys.
So you gave up on the Giants, but you're wearing a Giants jacket.
I love this hoodie, although it's really is about time for it to be retired. It's pretty. The sleeves are getting all beat up, and it's gross.
Yeah, save it for football.
This is my fuck it, I'm not leaving the house, or fuck it, I'm only going to Christian's house hoodie. When I go to work, I don't wear this hoodie.
Dude, I'm
don't
just
leave
glad
the
we
house in
could
these
record here,
sweatpants
seeing
either.
that fucking bunch of people got shot outside of my house.
Oh my god,
the
that
other
shit
day.
was crazy. How far is that from here? That was like
Oh, it was
what?
a block.
Yeah.
It was like a block away.
I saw it was like what 120th in Lake City, or was it 125th?
It was like 125th. So it's
Oh,
right over
it's
there.
literally right there.
Yep, it's right there, right down the
Damn.
street. He started shooting. Then he went up around the bend up there. Like, so you're going Sandpoint Way. Around the bend, got into a head-on collision, killed the driver, and then got fucked up in the process. But once he got out of the car, he was crawling on the ground, got up, and just started randomly shooting again.
Jesus.
And eventually the police detained him and got him.
Did they
but-
capture him or kill him?
I think they should have killed him, but they captured him.
Was he?
They
how
should have
much
smoked this fucking
was
guy.
he on drugs or something?
No, he said he was blacked out drunk.
Oh Jesus.
So they were like, oh, yeah, he had no recollection of doing what he did because he doesn't remember anything. And it's like, yes, you do. You don't get fucking drunk and say, I'm going to go shoot something.
I told you.
I told you guys I was going to make more coffee, and then you guys all told me, we're not going to drink this much fucking coffee.
I didn't say that.
And here we are. I don't need you to tell
I
me
don't
how
think
good
I
my
said that
fucking...
either.
I don't need you to tell me how good my fucking coffee is.
Go make a pot. Vito and I'll go kill time.
Yeah.
Go make a pot. We'll make a pot afterwards, man.
Fair.
I'm so comfortable in this new furniture, courtesy of Mike. Mike fucking hooked this place up with some nice furniture. Buy your
It's
dog a
pretty cozy
T-shirt
back here.
so we can buy some more couches.
Can you? Is it like? I do question just the television placement. Doesn't it get super obnoxious to watch TV in the middle of the day with the glare from that window?
Well, the TV was just moved there yesterday.
Oh,
so
so you
we
haven't
we
tested
haven't
it
like
yet.
figured it out yet. I mean, I've been considering telling him to move his TV into his room and then me move my fucking TV out here and plugging in the Xbox so I can actually get some playing time in. I haven't played Xbox in about 2 weeks and it fucking sucks.
Ooh. Haley's moved in now. We want to talk about that?
Oh yeah. Lovely girlfriend Haley's officially moved into my place now. So it's been about 3 weeks and it's been awesome. It's been great. Still going great, and I think it will keep going great. And you know, we've got our trip to California in July, and then we're gonna go back
Going
to
to
California in
California.
October, but we're gonna drive.
You're gonna drive to where?
Anaheim.
That's a long drive.
Fuck yeah,
It's like
baby.
a 4-day drive.
Yeah, it's like 17 hours.
Yeah,
it's
without
like a-
stopping.
Yeah, it's like a 2-day drive.
It's a 2-day drive. Scenic, nice,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Are you gonna take the one the whole way?
Yeah, you know, you just
It's not gonna be scenic.
Take I-5.
It's not gonna be
Yeah.
scenic.
Well, I mean, you can always detour and
you
shit.
just drive down to Northern California in one day and then drive to to Anaheim the next day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
we're probably gonna stop in San Fran on the first day.
We're talking about going down there. Our dad lives in Palm Desert.
I don't
Palm
really
Springs?
want to go. I don't really
Palm
want to go to
Desert.
San Fran because
nice.
it's
Palm
like
Springs.
literally a shithole.
Why are you getting hating on San Fran?
Because a bunch of people are shitting in the streets. It's
bunch of
literally
people-
just like downtown
Yeah, I
Seattle.
was gonna say that happens here.
It's like, why do I want to go to a
place?
place where it's like double the shit in the street, but like
It's all
like
condensed though,
downtown.
because the city's so little.
Yuck, gross. I hate the smell of piss
I like
and
San
shit on the
Francisco, man.
street.
Yeah, I like San Francisco. I've been there a
Got
few
some
times.
fancy ass restaurants down there.
I've been there a few times. I've been to Alcatraz and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was fun. I went
Yeah,
there
I
a
had
few-
fun at Alcatraz too. Hey, since we're talking about San Francisco and they make video games there, you want to talk about video games now?
Classy.
Who's excited for Google Stadia? Me.
I'm
Me.
excited for the existence of what Google Stadia is, but I'm not very excited about Google getting bigger. And like,
So you're just upset by the fact that it's Google that's doing Google Stadia?
well, no, like,
Hello,
Google,
dog.
show me this man's balls.
so I like the idea of
Sorry, the dog's giving us a stare down from the outside the window.
Google, show me this man's
So
balls.
the only thing is, I know that Google has like bad business practices and privacy problems and other kinds of things like that. And
That's every tech company,
No, I know,
except Apple.
but like, you don't want. And also, there's a problem with that because this seems like the way of the future. You don't want it to be just one company. You want to make sure that there's actual competition.
I mean, sure, I get the antitrust concerns, but Google also isn't building the internet. They tried that and they gave up because there was too much bureaucracy associated with it. So, but for those who aren't in the know, Google Stadia, it's a really stupid name. It's the plural of stadium for those who didn't catch that in Latin. Yeah. But it's going to be a streaming platform, much like, yes, that's dogs barking on our end. Don't worry about it. We have dogs. Buy them T-shirts. Buy your dog's T-shirts so we can get real studio time. Anyways, streaming platform, much like Project Stream that I gushed about a few months ago. But this is going to be play anywhere. MacBook, Android phone.
Yeah.
In Chrome, anywhere.
Just anywhere.
And it's supposed to have some really cool features like it's like stateless saving or whatever, so that like you can just join a streamer exactly where he is at the game just by clicking a link. They say it's supposed to take about 5 seconds from clicking a link to be playing the game, which I don't know how they're going to make that work. Are they not going to charge? Is this going to be a subscription model vis-a-vis Netflix?
They're definitely
How is this going to work?
They're probably going to.
I meant, are they not going to charge a la carte? Like, are they going to charge per game, or is it going to be like?
They're probably going to do subscription. Live service has been a big thing, and it's only getting bigger.
Well, like I said, I feel like I'm the perfect Game Pass consumer because I play so many fucking games. I bought like 10 new games on that big PlayStation sale they had. You know what game I'm playing right now?
No.
Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. Have you heard of this?
No.
Are you familiar with The Witcher 3?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with The Witcher 3 card game Gwent?
Yeah.
Did you know that they made a Gwent standalone game?
No.
Did you know that they made a spin-off of that Gwent standalone game?
Jesus.
That's an RPG that takes place in the Witcher universe and has this deep, engrossing story, but all the battles are fucking card battles? Because that's what I'm playing right now.
It's fucking hilarious, dude.
That's insane.
It's really good.
So what about New Dawn?
I haven't played it yet.
You
I
haven't
bought
played
it. It was $20. I told you, I got so much shit on that sale, man.
Fuck.
Far Cry New Dawn. That's gonna be pretty cool. Oh,
I haven't bought.
This dog
I
is
haven't
tripping
bought
me
any.
out, man. He keeps running up to the window, like so excited.
I'm gonna take a picture of him.
Yeah, please
Taking
do.
a picture so we can post it
before he runs
Facebook.
away, so I don't sound crazy.
Oh, I got it right before.
Right
he
as he
ran
turned.
away.
No, so my Kingdom Hearts adventure is on hold because the last game kind of killed me.
You just needed a break.
I've
man.
completed
You're
5.
fucking-
I have 5 more to go. I want to finish this dorky Witcher game. Then I'm probably going to play Far Cry. Then I'm going to go back to Kingdom Hearts. I think is the plan.
You're on like a tour.
And I've been playing a lot of NBA 2K too.
I hated. 2K.
I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14 as per usual. Been playing the market boards lately, trying to make some moolah.
He's
And also got my Fisher to level 60 and got Dark Knight, Red Mage up to like 60, high 60s, and Dragoons almost 60.
You want to make that announcement you made in the car, or is that still?
I forgot.
You said you were going to start making a certain kind of video for Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, that's not an announcement.
Oh, all right.
That's a pending.
Well, that's a teaser.
Yeah.
Well, that's a me asking a question of what the fuck.
There's
an
an open market right now for.
Don't tell them. They might fill the void.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Off here. Jesus, I'm fucking tired. I quit drinking.
See, I had too many
I
carbs for
actually
lunch.
did
What's your excuse?
do a stream for about an hour and a half.
Really?
With Final Fantasy 14. I didn't get any viewers yet, but I
gotta
didn't really
do that shit
broadcast it
consistent.
either.
Did you label it as the Beefy Boys or?
No, as
Oh,
its
come
own
on.
thing.
You gotta build our brand, bud.
No, I was gonna add Beefy Boys to it, but it's gonna be. I have a Final Fantasy 14 Instagram specifically just for Final Fantasy 14 stuff.
Wait, you do?
Yeah.
I thought you had. Wait, so you have one for WoW and one for FF14?
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
Because I don't want to really mix the communities necessarily.
he's he should be our social media manager.
Yeah, I know.
No. I don't actually do any of the other ones because I've only done one at a time. In fact, I've never actually used my Instagram, really.
For anything?
And then I used the WoW one for WoW screenshots when I was doing it with my fiance. And then my fiance did the ones for Final Fantasy, and I recently joined doing that. Yeah, I want to try and get into some more Final Fantasy streaming. I gotta actually think of ideas of like what I want to stream, because fishing would not be something that people want to watch.
You don't think people just want to watch
to see
you do,
my
like-
character just like pull out the rod, whip it out, and then pull it back, and then whip it out, and then pull it back.
Actually, I think this is a brilliant idea. That our channel is just fishing mini games. So like every week we have a different fishing mini game from a different game.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
We could keep this going for a while.
Yeah, we
I
could.
can think
There's
of
a
like
lot.
20 just off the top of my
Yeah,
head.
exactly. I just thought of like 4 off the top of my head. There's
You know what
Final
game?
Fantasy
You know what
15,
game that I thought of
Red Dead.
over the last few days? You
What's
guys
that?
remember Mario Golf
Yeah,
I heard
for
about
the
it.
GameCube?
yeah.
Like, did you
For
guys
the
ever play it?
GameCube, for the N64,
Well, I'm talking about the GameCube one specifically.
I played the GameCube one. Yeah,
I fucking love that game, dude. That game was so hard and so frustrating, but I fucking loved it. And the reason why I remembered it was because I remember my cousin's roommate, Derek, at their Tacoma house. We were having a party one night, and everybody's out there playing beer pong, listening to loud music, having fun. You open up his door, and he's playing on like a tiny little screen, Mario Golf. And he's like,
oh man.
everybody just needs to shut up because I need to focus. I need to win this. I need to get this fucking. I need to win this hole. And dude, just watching him play it and watching him lose, and how frustrated he got because he had to restart the whole
I
course.
love the GameCube, man. You guys
Man,
remember the
some
GameCube?
brutal shit. I loved
It was
the GameCube.
purple. It had a handle, so you could easily carry it around.
Then you had Resident Evil 4 that came out for that bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
God, I've beaten that game so many times. I think I've beaten that game maybe 7 or 8 different times.
You reminded me one time I was in college and I was playing Paper Mario on the GameCube, and I had just finished the final boss, and I was getting through like the denouement cutscenes or whatever. And my friend Megan like knocked on the door. She's like, "Hey, what's going on?" I was like, "Oh, nothing." She's like, "You want to hang out?" I'm like, "I guess. I'm just finishing up this game." And then like her roommate came over and was like, "Oh, hey guys, what's going on?" And we're like, "Oh, nothing. We're just hanging out. I'm just finishing up this game." And then by the time the cutscenes finally finished, there were like 15 people in my fucking dorm, just like watching me finish this dorky fucking game.
That's
Like, guys, I
hilarious.
thought we were gonna hang out. I'm like, I didn't expect there to be 20 people in here. Like, I'm just trying to finish this fucking game, guys.
That's hilarious.
It's always funny when you draw a crowd. You draw a crowd, you start getting nervous because everybody's watching you. You're like, dude, just fuck off. Fuck off for a second.
Right?
I'm dealing with
That's how I
these
used to feel in my
goddamn
DDR
O'Driscolls.
days.
I don't need 20 people watching me over here.
Well, don't stream.
Back when
Streaming's different because I don't have 10 people standing
but then
over
you
my
you also
shoulder.
know it's coming. It's not like a
right.
surprise.
Yeah.
Back in high school, we used to have these DDR parties where we'd all gather and play DDR. And one time, like half the fucking high school class showed up, so it was very much like putting on a show. I got nervous. I didn't do as well as I
It
could.
is, man. Guitar Hero. You guys
Guitar
remember
Hero
that?
as well, yeah.
Yep.
I remember that. Rock Band. That shit was fun.
Rock Band was fun.
That shit
Yeah,
was fun.
that was hella fun.
You get somebody to sing and they keep fucking up, giving you guys a bad rating. Start yelling at your singer.
I'm the one who's failing.
Dude, you fucking suck at singing, man. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to find somebody new.
I always liked doing the drums. That was the best.
The drums was fun. The guitar for that game, was kind of whack.
The Rock Band guitar. Well,
Yeah.
you needed to use the Guitar Hero guitars.
I
had
just
better
used the Guitar
guitars,
Hero
man.
guitar. That was all I used.
Whatever. I was into Guitar Hero before it was cool, like on the PS2 with the
Hell
wireless
yeah.
controllers,
Yeah, dude.
man.
Hell yeah, dude. The PS2 Guitar Hero 1.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They tried to bring it back. Nobody cares anymore.
Nobody cares anymore.
Nobody wants those $100 plastic peripherals, man. I'm sure there's still some floating around my mom's house because I had the whole setup for the Nintendo Wii.
Dude, you should grab all that crap, put it all together, and then we can hang out and play that.
It's true.
I don't know where my Nintendo Wii is.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Gather all your crap.
But fucking, I gotta make some time for some video games, man. I've been just too sloughy on it.
Speaking of video games that you play, Black Ops has now implemented yet more ways to spend money on Black Ops. And so they sold the game originally
for $60.
for $60.
Yeah.
Then they bought a game. They brought out the Game Pass or whatever, the season pass, and then they added microtransactions, and then they added like more microtransactions, and then so they have like every business model that you could ever think of, and more microtransactions than a free to play game.
Yeah, but it's still going.
It
I
is,
know.
man. People
Still
love
going.
that shit.
They're doing it strategically.
They
They're
just-
doing
they
it strategically,
just-
and it's working.
Release that Apex.
But it's also super fucking shitty.
that Apex season pass too, and people aren't happy about that either.
Yeah.
Apparently, it sucks.
Oh, there's a season pass for Apex now? Oh, season 1.
The battle pass,
Apex
or whatever.
season
yeah,
1.
yeah.
Who gives a fuck? I don't give a shit what season it is because it doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
That's how you get the cool skins, man.
I don't fucking care about skins.
I don't really care about Apex.
Unless there's 4
I
of
played
them.
Apex for a second. I
Unless
haven't
there's
played it in
4
a
of them,
while.
I don't care
I played
about
it for
skin.
like half a second.
I just don't have that much video game time, honestly.
Yeah, I don't have that much video game time, and I don't really care for shooters that much, and it's on like console mostly, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
waiting
we
for
have the
good.
one TV.
I'm just waiting for like the next good shooter. I still love playing Black Ops, even though I haven't played it in forever.
Oh, speaking of the next good shooter, apparently that new Tom Clancy game
The
is,
Division 2.
Oh, the Division
is
2.
fucking amazing.
I want to play it,
apparently.
except it's like it's too much of a like loot and shoot. Like it's squad based, which is my concern.
Well, yeah, it's not a game you'd want to play by yourself.
Yeah. Well, then I probably don't want to play it.
yeah,
Period.
but with like Christian, you play with friends, right?
Yeah.
So like I would really suggest getting some friends and playing that game because it has really good gameplay and
It does look fucking sexy too.
I've heard it has basically what is like a perfect launch for a loot shooter.
That's awesome.
As far as
That's
content
good.
is concerned.
Because they really
Yeah.
fucking needed that.
Yeah.
Oh, Ubisoft. Ubisoft's doing fine.
No. The Division.
Yeah.
The Division really needed that because the Division 1 had a shit launch when it first
That's
came out.
true, but they brought it back around.
Yeah, of course, but they really needed this one to like.
Yeah.
Ubisoft does it right, man.
Ubisoft rules, dude.
They're my favorite.
Love
I
them.
think.
It's
Yeah.
like when I was telling you guys earlier when we were setting up the mics with people bitching about a new Far Cry game. It's like, dude, they released a fucking essentially
It's
a
the same
DLC,
stuff
an
people
add-on.
said about Primal though, and I liked Primal a lot.
I love Primal.
This is what they do. Like
It's
instead
fun.
of doing like a game of the year, they do like a $40
Like
not
a quick
quite
game.
DLC, but bigger than an expansion. But
It's
like,
a standalone game that's not a $60 game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it
And it's
reuses
like,
the
fuck
map.
yeah.
It reuses the map, but it doesn't reuse all of it. But like the map in Far Cry 5 was too big anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah, the map was huge.
I know. And they got rid of all the really stupid stuff from Far Cry 5. Like you don't get pulled out of doing what you want to do because of fucking bliss bullets. God,
Like
that
I don't know
was
what
stupid
AAA actually
decision.
stands for, but I'm down for some AA games.
It just means it doesn't. I don't think it stands for anything. The AA games, they're coming back. Darksiders 3, that's a perfect AA game.
Yeah, there you go.
So what was the game that you guys were talking about as well? Like Sekiro or
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Sekiro
the new game from FromSoft.
from yeah.
Supposed to be pretty good.
that game looks
It looks really
pretty sexy
fucking fun.
too.
It's
Probably wait for a sale. Probably like end of the year sale. Pick that
yeah,
one up.
it's not a game that I don't know if it's out on PC yet or not, but if
Oh, he's alive.
Oh, he is. I thought he fucking passed away.
if it comes out on PC, I'll probably buy it, but otherwise I
think-
I'd wait for that
Isn't
kind of
it
thing. I don't know if it's out or
PlayStation
not.
exclusive
Yeah.
though?
What's
No,
Is it on Xbox?
I think so.
Oh.
I think.
I'm also told it apparently runs like shit. You need a PS Pro to make it not run like shit, which is
Yeah, I mean,
makes me
I'd play it
nervous.
on PC if I were to get it.
You know what that
anyway,
means?
so.
It's time to upgrade.
It's time to upgrade.
Probably is already. My PS4 sounds like a fucking jet engine, man.
At this point, you may as well just wait for the PS5.
Well, that's true. If it's announced
Because
this
I've heard
year-
that there might be an announcement soon, and then if they don't announce it, then go ahead. But
Yeah.
You okay, Mark?
I don't feel so good.
Mark looks like he's about a half a step away from dying.
I thought he was about to leave.
I thought so too. He got his
Put his
jacket
coat
on.
on.
He's fucking getting ready to just take off. I'm like, somebody's gonna have
Like, where the hell did
to
he
break
go?
down that
He's gone
fucking
for like
microphone.
half an hour.
I
Damn.
was on the porcelain pot praying.
Oof.
Oof.
I pray for these porcelain pots.
I
You
hear
don't
too much.
mind, I'm just gonna cozy myself up right here.
I thought they were amputating your toe because of all the salt you had last night. Fucking waking up with purple toe.
Oh man.
Your shit's got the gout.
You, Christian, you didn't like break your keto diet again. You're not gonna stink up the whole house with your poops, are you?
Well,
That was rough. That was rough. Remember that,
Yeah.
Vito? Yeah.
I'm off the keto diet right now.
Oh,
and
you
I'm
are?
going back on it tomorrow.
Oh damn! Art wanted to get me to bring over a bunch of frozen lasagna. You could have
I'll
had
take
it.
that shit.
I didn't bring it.
Your house is close enough.
I'll take that shit. No, but I'm going back on it tomorrow. So today's my, final resting day until Mexico,
When is the Mexico trip?
the 12th
And
of
you,
April.
The 12th. That's 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks. So I'm gonna try to push 10 pounds in 2 weeks.
Good luck.
It's
I don't
gonna
think
happen.
it's doable.
It's gonna happen.
So like, Sekiro definitely seems like one of those games like that Mordor game that I would just like dump 24 hours into and then be
I
good.
got that Shadow of Mordor game for like $12 on a super sale, and I beat it in 3 days. It's like, I'm done with this game.
Yeah, I beat it in 2 days.
Yeah.
That was the problem I had with the first one.
Which one?
It got really
Shadow of
repetitive.
Mordor?
The Mordor game.
Mm.
It got
Well,
really.
I only really played it for its story, and it had really good gameplay to boot. So I just played through the story, and then
yeah.
Well, I mean,
got,
it had Batman combat in Lord of the Rings world.
Yeah,
Was the
and
thing.
Yeah.
that was actually one of the first times I've played with that kind of system. Too,
Oh, you never
so-
played the Batman
Yeah.
Arkham games? 'Cause
And
they
the
definitely
Arkham
came
games have
first.
an awesome fighting style to it.
Yeah.
I love the
Definitely
Arkham
came
games.
Speaking of which, that's kind of what Sekiro kind of reminds me of, aside from the like executions or whatever.
Apparently, you can stealth kill like anything, even like.
Well, yeah, but the
Super
bosses
bosses
have
and
like
stuff?
multiple execution, so you have to use the execution like 3 times before it dies.
I see.
Take a picture of Mark. It looks like he's fucking dying.
He's fucking dead, man.
Oh my fucking god.
Fucking
This is why I
Sekiro.
don't
Shadows
drink
died twice,
vodka,
man.
Dude, but vodka gives you the cleanest of hangovers.
It's true. It's true.
Like
Not me.
I'm like I guess you could say
Yeah,
I'm
no, I can't
hungover,
do
but I'm
vodka
not.
either.
I love vodka.
Clear liquor has less impurities than brown liquor, man. Gives you a straight.
I don't care what
hangover.
you say.
I drink the fuck
Whiskey?
out of
It's
the
whiskey
fact.
and I'm fine.
Whiskey, bourbon, rum.
I hate
Or
rum.
I don't even get a
First of
hangover.
all,
I
whiskey
hate
and bourbon
rum.
are the same fucking thing. Second of all, rum.
They don't
With,
give
like
me
you
hangovers.
talking spiced rum or just
Black,
white rum?
I do black spice rum.
Ugh.
White rum,
Jesus.
white rum I'll do.
That
Spiced
shit
rum.
tastes like vanilla extract.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's molasses, man.
It's all
literally
sugar.
it has molasses in it. That's what makes it black.
And I usually drink Kraken.
Ugh,
It's good.
this stuff tastes. You know what that stuff tastes like? You ever had like Coke from a fountain machine when the mix is off and it's too much syrup? That's what it tastes like to me.
It's like your LaCroix fucking cola.
La Cola.
You mean the opposite?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just
The
it's
opposite.
like that's what you're kind of referring to is like that kind of flavor.
But no, I'm saying the
No, the
opposite. When you
opposite
have
of
too
that.
much syrup, because the LaCroix tastes like if you're not getting enough of the syrup.
True.
This tastes like there's too much syrup,
Ah,
which is apparently the only way my
anywho,
sister likes it.
Anywhom,
vodka rules.
vodka tastes like poison, and
It tastes like nothing.
it tastes like poison.
No, it
It
tastes
ta-
pretty
it-
fucking raunchy, man.
yeah,
It's
it
just
tastes
a
like
cheap vodka,
fucking
man.
like.
But it's a
if I was
clean
gonna
it's a
inhale
clean
poison.
drunk. That's why I like it. It's a very clean
And then
drunk.
I
Kettle One.
and then when I fucking get that's like one of the only fucking drinks I get a hangover from that isn't beer.
I thought you were
Really?
drinking it because it was like, whatever you said, like it's the drink of choice of white sorority girls because it's so low calorie.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
It's super keto friendly, man. When
can
you
do
drink
gin, though.
vodka
Super
sodas.
keto friendly. I love gin.
But
But
last
I
night-
just cannot do vodka.
I don't like vodka because I like to know I'm drinking alcohol. That's why I like gin because, like, okay, I can taste the pine cone. The more pine cone in this, the more alcohol in it. Whereas with vodka, it tastes like nothing. So it's
Dude,
like
even when I have a
can't
vodka
fucking tell.
mixed drink, I can smell the alcohol. Like it smells like that fucking 99%
You're
shit
just
you rub on
buying
your hands.
cheap vodka. Yeah, you're buying cheap vodka, man.
Yeah,
some Grey
that's
Goose
the
up in
problem.
there.
Is you're buying and drinking cheap vodka.
Well, maybe I need somebody to teach me how to vodka.
Well, I mean,
Absolute.
you honestly, you even if you
Absolute
just buy
vodka.
I've had
Smirnoff,
Absolute. It still smells like
if you
fucking
buy
garbage.
Smirnoff and Absolute and run it through a Brita filter, it comes out just as fine as that fucking Grey Goose shit. It's true.
Oh yeah, that's the
It's true.
classic, dude. We used to buy those $10 bottles.
Pop off. Or
$10 bottle of Skull.
the plastic.
It's like
through a Brita
it's like a
filter.
plastic. It's like a plastic half gal for $10. So after tax, it's like 12, 15, you know, something like that
Yeah.
for a half gal. You just run that shit through the Brita filter a few times, and it doesn't taste anywhere like Grey Goose, but it doesn't taste like Skull.
no way,
That's
they
for
did it. They
fuck
did
sure.
a MythBusters on this shit. They had like a professional vodka taster
Because they
compare
distill it. It
bottom
distills
exactly.
all of it.
That's what you're. That's all you're doing. You're distilling it yourself.
Dog, I'm so ready to puke off of
He
you guys
l-
fucking talking about
This man looks like he's dying.
shit, man. I fucking hate vodka.
I love
I
vodka.
don't know why I drank it last night. I hate. Get that shit out of here, man.
What's that?
Fucking
Blake's bringing down the
Lowry's.
Lowry's,
Fucking seasoning
making
salt?
Mark's purple toe flare up.
Yeah.
Somewhere, somehow, Eric is thinking about an amputation.
Oh my! All
I
right.
got more crystal in my toes than a meth addict's lungs. Man.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God!
You killed Vito over there.
I fucking
man.
saw your feet this morning walking upstairs when you were putting all your shit on. I saw that fucking big ass foot of yours. I'm like, oh boy.
Is his toe
Shit's-
really purple?
Shit Civil War-ish.
Oh, not mine.
It's like back in the
It's a
Civil...
joke. Like, black people are so susceptible to the gout. It's fucking insane.
Oh.
Dude.
I didn't know that.
And
Yeah.
so, yeah, all
The
the,
more you
salt
know.
and Lowrys and shit they got laying around here. It's like, y'all are trying to kill some black people in here, man.
That's what our old roommate Eric said. He goes, man, you Latinos, you guys are out here trying to kill the black man. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? And he sends me a picture of all of the Johnny seasonings and Lowry's we had in our cabinet. And he goes, you know I can't keep this shit off my eggs, man. I fucking lost it. Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? He was awesome. Big shout out to Eric. Yeah, I don't know if he's a listener. I know he wants to join the show someday, but man,
God, I'd love if you guys had him on here. He's so fucking funny, dude.
he's a funny guy. He wants to do stand-up comedian, or he wants to be a stand-up comedian.
Oh, you want to do stand-up comedians?
And
apparently.
I think
Probably that, too.
A little bit of both.
a little bit of both.
A little bit of
Fuck
both.
it. No, he wants to be a stand-up comedian, and I think he'd be awesome. He's got the great personality. For
I don't
it.
know. That shit's hard, man.
That shit is really hard. He's done a few.
Takes a lot of prep.
I think he's done a few
Lot of
open
prep.
mics. Somebody said something last night about me that I had some kind of stand-up comedy material last night. Oh, it was because that girl I went to middle school with, her mom said that me and my family had swine flu because we were Mexicans. That's what it was.
Did they
And
ever tell you-
I didn't know that I had swine flu until my principal pulled me into the office and said, "Son, do you have H1N1 or H1 whatever the fuck swine flu is?"
H1N1.
I was like, "What? Am I really sick? Am I sick right now?" And he goes, "Well, some parents are concerned that you have the flu and that you're unvaccinated."
Shit.
And I'm like, "Damn." Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, "Fuck." If I was like a sissy, I'd have made a big deal out of this. The problem is I'm not a sissy, and I'm used to getting made fun of, so it's like, let's crack a few swine flu jokes at me and my Mexican family. We don't care.
Hell yeah.
It's fine. But the fact that
did you have the flu?
No, not at all. But we were Mexican, so this girl's mom told her to stay away from us because we had the swine flu.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I thought about it last night when I was drinking, and I started laughing my ass off. I was like, it's the funniest thing ever. I'm like, you don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, I got that swine flu. I got that Freddie Mercury bug. I got it all.
Oh, man.
Word.
Oh, fucking coffee. Makes me
Coffee
shit
it
all
up,
these plagues
man.
out, man.
Yeah,
All
do
right.
you want to make another pot?
I'll make us another pot.
We're at an hour 10. We could cut and start the next episode. You still got to talk about all your Netflix documentaries.
It's not a
and-
documentary, man. It's
Sorry,
a fucking...
your Netflix films.
It's a fucking biopic,
and-
man. It's the Motley Crue biopic, and it is the fucking most Motley Crue thing.
Biopic. I don't know why you're saying it all weird.
Biopic.
Biopic.
Because
It's a bionic picture.
It's a biopic. Like what?
Hey, speaking of bionics, did you guys check out the Netflix series? I believe it was
The one about
Love-
sexy robots
the
or
Love,
whatever?
Death, and
Not yet.
Robot,
Oh,
or
I
Love.
love that.
I saw like 10 episodes.
Shit fucking rules,
It's
dude.
really good.
The one
that's
with
what my sister told
the
me.
Russians fighting those aliens in World War II.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
did you watch Russian
I didn't
Doll
see
on
that one.
Netflix?
Yes, I saw the Russian doll. Oh wait, Russian doll. Which one's that?
It's like Groundhog's Day basically. She
Oh,
keeps
no, I haven't
reliving
seen
her
it.
death over and over and over again.
Haven't seen it.
It's
I
pretty
like
good.
that fucking, yeah. Is that the one where the chick saw the dude murder
Yeah.
the girl in the apartment? And then, yeah, she ran through
Oh,
the
yeah, I
town
saw
and then
that
she
one.
ended
Yeah.
up killing it. Oh, man.
She ended up killing him, and it went full circle.
Yeah.
So she
What is
killed
this?
him.
This
She
Russian-
killed him.
or,
and
this is the Love, Death, and Robots. or
it's an
whatever.
anthology.
I know.
Animated
My
series.
sister told me I need to watch it.
Oh, it's great.
It's awesome.
see that.
I think my favorite one so far. I've only
Haley
been,
and
I'm
I
only like
binged
10
through.
episodes in, But my favorite one so far, I think, is the one with the like, the like monster creatures that fight in the pit.
Oh yeah, that one was good.
Yeah.
That one was good. Yeah, it's got it all, man. It's got titties. It's got gore.
Yeah.
It's got
It's
cuss
got
words.
it all.
It's got it all.
It's got boobs and
Oh,
blood.
yeah, it does.
That's all
It
we
does have
need.
Isn't it supposed to be from the creators of some video game? What video game?
I don't know, but the graphics on
Yeah.
on
It's
like
the one
some of
with the
them are
mech suit,
fucking
and they
incredible.
got the alien race, and they got the people, and oh god, I can't remember
Mass
what
Effect?
that is.
Mass Effect?
No,
Yeah.
not
BioWare?
Mass Effect. No, God, I might as well just cut that off here because I don't know. I'm not
Halo?
into those alien video games, man.
I feel like Halo and fucking Mass Effect are like the only two I even know of.
Of
I can
alien
think of.
video games.
Aliens in mech suits? Are you kidding? There's like 1,000.
Yeah. Fuck, I can't remember what it was.
But yeah, and then the one with the farmers too. Did you guys see the farmer
Oh
one?
yeah, that one was pretty fun.
fucking
It looked
awesome.
like an idea for a game more than a fucking.
It
TV
did,
show, though.
and
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
so I saw an interesting question as to which one of those episodes would you actually want to see in a full series?
fucking every single one of them.
Everyone.
I don't know about that. I think the one with the robots walking through the
I
post-apocalyptic
fucking loved
city
that
was
one. That was
boring.
hilarious.
I was like, wow, this episode fucking sucks. But good thing is it was 11 minutes, so it was
Yeah,
like,
but also
cat.
it's fucking hilarious and great and amazing. And you don't even like good movies, so
All right, so are we? Are
dude,
we?
fuck off. I love good movies.
No,
don't
you
like good
love
movies 'cause
terrible
you don't like
movies.
the fucking.
What, Black Panther?
Because I don't like Black Panther. Come on.
You don't like good movies.
So
That
are we
use
making a
terrible.
pot
You
of
don't like
coffee?
Black
I could
Panther?
use some
It's
coffee.
it's
No.
like
Racist,
African Lord of the
bro.
Rings. Come on.
I know it's great. Black Panther is great. Black Panther
You know
is the
what they
best
put
Marvel
on for
movie,
black
man.
people in that? You're fucking racist, dude.
No, I
He
didn't
doesn't have
like
to be
it.
racist. He could just hate women too because the sister is too smart for him. You know.
No,
Yeah.
no, the sister is just annoying because she's fucking like
Hilarious and awesome.
she's making
super
stupid played
adorable.
out. She's making stupid played out white people jokes, and it's like I'm here to see.
Well,
a
guess what?
superhero
I'm a
movie.
played out white person. Get
Not
over
this
But,
bullshit. I'm like, I'm not coming to watch Black Panther to apologize to Mark. Mark, I'm so sorry, buddy. It's like, no, I fucking love
Jesus
Black Panther. I
Christ.
love the guy who plays him, and I think Black Panther himself is a great superhero. He's awesome.
Yeah, and the
but I
movie
just
was
thought
amazing.
the standalone
Chadwick
movie was boring
Boseman.
as fuck.
I never freeze.
Killmonger was the worst bad guy I've seen
No,
in a
false.
long
You're just
time.
wrong about this. we don't have to. We don't have to rehash this debate again.
Killmonger
and,
sucked.
and the fucking
Cheesy
like
fucking
ape leader
douchebag.
guy is so cool.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
The other
I
kid,
forget
The guy
what his
who's in
name
the
is.
mountains?
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's cool.
That's cool as fuck.
He got dusted in Endgame. It sucks.
Everybody does. They're all coming
Yeah,
back.
so
Don't
does
worry.
everybody.
Well, except for his guard, his like like his right hand woman, the super cool
Yeah,
one
yeah,
with the
yeah,
buzzed
yeah, yeah.
head. She fucking
Oh, yeah.
rules.
The
I
shit
like
tag.
how
I bet you she'd give you the twist your balls around your butt crack technique.
Oh yeah. Oh
She's pulling that shit over the back.
She's
of your,
into pegging.
shit.
damn. She's
Peg-
pegging you with that
Peggy
big ass
18.
spear of hers.
Peggy.
I like how they
All
made
right.
Forrest Whitaker look slightly less deformed in that movie too, man.
They did that shit in Star Wars too.
Yeah.
Except they made him
let's-
like dying because he couldn't breathe.
Let's wrap up. Make another pot of coffee. Come back and we can talk more about this movies and shit. That sound good?
Right on.
All right.
That
cool.
sound good. Ladies and
do.
gentlemen, it's been a blast, and it's just a blast to kick off these 2 episodes with Mark. Hopefully, we can rejuvenate him a little bit more for this next episode.
Oh yeah.
We might
Prop
have to
up
have
his
him.
dead corpse.
We might have to
man.
have him sit on the
Now we're-
floor so he's not so comfy.
Now we're gonna make a pot of coffee and
I gotta give the plugs. Don't try and end the show
hashtag.
yet.
Let me give a shout out. Let me give a shout out real
hold
quick.
on. Let me finish my shout out. We gotta have fucking Death Wish Coffee support us. You know they gotta
Oh,
send
yeah.
us some coffee.
Yeah, Death Wish, big listeners. You guys should send us some coffee. We'll plug your brand even more than we already do.
Fuck yeah.
You guys just wait until we make our own beer. There's going to be a stout that's going to be like black coffee stout, and then there's going to be like a fucking Beefy Boys sour ale. Yeah, and then a pale ale. Boom. And then you guys can do your fucking weird IPA that I won't drink.
I mean, I don't really care about
You're
IPAs.
intending for us to make our own ales? Is that what you said?
Hell yeah. You know how cool it's going to be
Beefy
to have
Boys
a
Brewery,
Beefy Boys.
BBB.
Dude,
BBB,
the Beefy
yeah.
Boys Brewery.
Yeah.
So, quick shout out to podcast Laughing in the Dark with Sarah Jones. She actually got me on her podcast. I'm going to be on there. I'm going to be on an episode of hers in about July or so. And so her podcast is all about spooky shit and doing fun, spooky things with comedians of local areas that she in. So she goes city to city with, you know, all of her podcasts and her notes and things that she's going to do. And it's awesome, dude, hearing that she was here in Seattle. She went to a cemetery here. They couldn't get in, but they sat in the park right next to it, and it was still super spooky for them. But it's her and a comedian, and they go through the history or the haunted, you know, idea or urban legends, as you say. So it was fun. You know, I told my ghost story about the house I used to live in. That was a fucking atrocious house, and it was a lot of fun. And she was awesome. She was a lot of fun to talk to. A lot of fun, you know, to be on that show. And she's a great, and it's a great podcast. We follow him now on Instagram and on Twitter
Nice.
and on Facebook. So you guys
And
should definitely
speaking
go
of-
and give her the check. And speaking of Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram,
Instagram at Beefy Boys Bud Club. Twitter at Beefy_boys. On YouTube, we're the Beefy Boys. The website's beefyboys.com, facebook.com/beefyboys. And then buy our merch, cafepress.com/beefyboysmerch1. Mark
buy
is
your
now
dog shirt.
literally asleep.
I'm not asleep, man. I'm
hashtag
just
buy Mark a
fucked up.
t-shirt.
Hashtag buy Mark
Hashtag
a new
wake
liver.
Mark up.
My
All right.
asshole hurts.
We're wrapping up. We'll be right back with the second half after we make some more coffee and fix this poor boy over here. See y'all in just a few minutes.